Now excited to be joined by a very special guest. It is Jamaal Charles. Jamaal, you are here on behalf of Bush's. You have some boots.
Bush's Grilling Beans.
Bush's Grilling Beans. We got to get the name perfectly right every single time. We got some boots here that we got to bust out. Can you show the people the boots?
Let me take one of them off. I got some surgeon boots, right? Custom made. He did a great job. The details on it is wow. Flaming beans, basically. Grilling beans is flaming, spicy, and hot and honey. You know what I'm saying? And also, surgeon did a great job. Also, to have heated thermal heat, like when you go outside, it get hot. So, and also I got a hook right here for my can open beans, so I can go outside and might have about 40 beans. I can break the real record and just start opening everybody can. You know what I'm
That's the most Texas thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely making a bold statement on my fashion for my tailgates. Definitely when I whip out my Bush's beans at Bush's Grilling Beans on the tailgate side.
We got a lot to get to. You a big tailgate guy? Do you find yourself going to college football games like regularly now that your playing days are over?
I've been to a couple last year at UT and also in Kansas City as well. I've been to a couple in Kansas City. That's two tailgates that is one of the, especially Kansas City, but also Cotton Bowl last year was a real OU and Texas game as well.
Let's talk about your Longhorns. Is it nice to come to an event like this, SEC Media Days, and know that Texas is on top of the college football world? Not national champions yet, but to be in this place where you can puff your chest out a little bit and talk about Texas in a way that isn't like, oh, is Texas back?
I mean, I just think that I'm very excited to be like a legend, you know what I'm saying, an alumni from Texas because they're doing a great job representing the state of Texas and also the state of University of Texas and also just what Coach Shark has did with the program, like turning it around the last 3 years, you know what I'm saying, winning like more than 8 games and making bowl games. I think that's the next step for University of Texas. I think him and Del Conte is the president of the athletic director, what he did to the program just by just upgrading the facility more, upgrading the locker rooms more, just, you know what I'm saying, open the locker rooms, weight rooms, it just to get more value out of the players and put more in the players. And I think a lot of players look into, like, if they come into a program, they want to feel like they value.
As a Texas legend, how excited are you for Arch Manning?
I mean, I'm excited to see what he do this year. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm not big like, oh, like that, let's go. I like to be humble at the same time and like just to see and let him show out, man. Because I talked to Archer a couple of times. Really, really humble person, man. Like, he really, I know he's ready for his time, but like he's really down to earth kid, man, and everything. I know when I hear right from the players, like, man, he got so much swag, man. Like he just bring a different swag. Not just saying nothing wrong with Quinn, but he just bring a different swag than Quinn, and I think that's what most of the players like about him.
I want to talk about that 05 team because you got to share, a locker room with a legend, someone that I respect so much. Being in the presence of Gene Chizik, my guy, that's my dude. You didn't think I was going with Gene Chizik?
You going that way? I mean, Gene Chizik was a great guy for our defense, to basically to come from a different program and get on the guys till like that's what the guys needed. And he's one of the big reason why we won one of the national championships. He was one of the big puzzle to the pieces, and having him on the staff that year, man, to get on the guys and show them how to team corral and how to play defense. And and we was, our defense was doing phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Like we was putting on 7 and it was like still like 3 to 20, or like it was like we played Ohio State was a big game, you know what I'm saying? Like was a closeout thing. And then the real game was USC. That's when you really need a defensive coordinator at the end of the season. And he did a great job of just putting them pieces together and what he did with Lindell White and Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, like, you know what I'm saying? It's still to be on talked about forever. 20 years in the making.
Look, we talk about Gene Chizik a lot because he is my guy. That's my dude. What was your vantage point on maybe the greatest play in college football history, the Vince Young run?
I was on the sideline. I wish I was in the game, but you know what I'm saying? When he did that, man, it was basically like a pin drop, you know what I'm saying? Like we really, you know what I'm saying, about to do this, you know what I'm saying? We really about to winning when he it was 4th down and like what 4th and 10 and he ran in the end zone, like, bro, like it was mostly like, bro, it was life changing.
When you experience that as a true freshman, what does that mindset do for your career, knowing Man, it's hard to get better than that. It's just really hard to get better.
It messed me up, but it messed me up. But it was a life changing experience that I was able to accomplish. To say that I won something in my life, though, you know what I'm saying? Like it was, I always try to get back there, even in the NFL. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always trying to get there, but it was nothing I can never on my end to get to that end. You need the right players, you need the right people, you need the right coaches. And that year we just had everything in place.
Best Vince Young story, your favorite Vince Young at Texas story, the thing that you come back to and go, man, that describes VY.
VY just basically like joke around on the sideline while we losing, like bro, we losing, man. Why you joking around? Why you playing around? Like he just poking you in, like just like, bro, you gotta get locked in. You the quarterback. Get serious right now. And one thing he used to always tell me when he's like, Jamaal, just run fast. You fast, run fast. You know, that's the VY. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do nothing else. Run fast.
How did that coming off of the high of 05, when you're there and you're like, hey, I'm back for the encore? How difficult was it to kind of get back to that level and know that every team that you're going to be on for as long as you're at Texas is going to be compared to 05? Like, was that challenging to kind of deal with that?
I think each year we came in there to win, but we just didn't have the right, at that time Cope was young, you know what I'm saying? We was still winning games, but we didn't, a lot of people was getting hurt at the end of the day, and so we just lost. We lost VY. He was supposed to come back, next year, but he ended up going to school. We lost a couple of linemen, so it's like it wasn't. We had the backup to do it. We just wasn't like, we came in too cocky. Like we didn't think that we was like people was on the going to come after us like Ohio beat us. You know what I'm saying? That second, like, but it was just too like, it made our heads too basically like, man, ain't nobody messing with this and that. And basically it just humbled to put us back down to earth.
You talked about wanting to come back for your senior year at Texas, and you end up going to the NFL. You were going to come back if you were going to be a first-round pick. Looking back, like you end up being a third-round pick. Did you have any part of you that like kind of looked back on that? And I know things obviously couldn't have worked out better for you, but did you look back on that and go, man, I kind of wish I had stuck it out and had one more year in college?
I have all the guys mad at me because I left school early because they like, man, we could have won a national championship if we would have came back. I'm like, man, but I don't have no regrets, man, and I happy that the way it played out, you know what I'm saying? My dream was to go to the NFL, you know what I'm saying? I won a national championship as a freshman, so it wasn't like I won a Big 12 freshman All-American in Big 12. It was nothing really like, you know what I'm saying? Like I did that already. I'm ready to go to accomplish like what I came here for to go to. That's the next level was the pros.
You had 9 running backs that were taken ahead of you. Can you name all of them?
It was Jonathan Stewart. Well, first pick was Darren McFadden, Jonathan Stewart, Menon Hall, Chris Johnson, Ray Rice. It was Phoenix Jones. It was Matt Forte and Kevin Smith.
There's one more, and he's here. He's physically here. He was picked 4 picks ahead of you. He's one of my favorite people in this world. Do you know who it was?
Let me see. It was, I know, second round pick.
3rd round pick, 4 picks ahead of you.
Kevin Smith?
Not Kevin Smith. Let's just say he went to a certain SEC school. He is current host, ESPN Baton Rouge, off the bench. Jacob Hester was picked 4 picks ahead of you. He's here. Do you want to go talk to Hester?
Nah. I mean, he got picked up for a reason, but yeah, but they saw something in him they didn't see in me. But I think he was more for like, he went to the Chargers, right?
Went to the Chargers. He's still a Chargers fan to this day. Like you'll always be a Chiefs fan probably because of the time you spent there, right?
I agree. I'm definitely a Chiefs fan. They doing a great job. It just didn't. I mean, I got a lot of history there too. So,
is there a part of you that looks at what they're doing now and you're kind of like, man, would have been sick to be part of this Pat Mahomes era?
Nah, man, I did what I did there was amazing. My time, I was happy for the coaching staff. What I kind of like, they always say, you build this, you know what I'm saying? You build the bricks here, the foundation. They, you know what I'm saying? You pass it over to them, and because I was there helping a lot of, with the vets just being mature with the young kids. When I used to Kelsey underneath my wings, he used to come to my football camps and hang out with me. And I show him the ropes, how to be a pro, how to do this, and how to, you know what I'm saying? So he just helped the other guys, and the Regis had the right piece. We was almost there, but we fell short a couple of times.
Travis Kelce, I mean, I'm going to give you credit. You got him up to the level that he needed to be at. You kind of showed him the ropes. You talk about that. Do people realize how good he was from the jump, and he just needed to get on the right path?
Like Kelsey was still immature. He was still joking around with playing around. But like when the guy played and put his foot down at the beginning, like people wasn't even paying attention. Like I didn't even know Travis was gonna be, but Travis was explosive. He can catch. He can get open. He can do what most tight ends can't do, like how to get open. Like sometimes Kelsey make his own routes up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of funny how Kelsey don't go with the scripts sometimes. But he made the game funny. And the one thing about it, I think it's a great fit for Coach Andy Reid because Coach Andy Reid let you show your personality.
Did you ever get sick of people telling you how great you were for their fantasy team?
Oh yeah, I still do. I still do that now. People get hyped up every time they see me. Man, you want me so much money, man, this and that. You know what I'm saying? So I know they used to get mad when I got hurt one year, but I still get that's what a lot of people know me from fantasy football is facts.
Okay, so I have a situation I need to throw at you, and I need your advice on this. I saw David Johnson in the airport, great Cardinals running back. I saw him in the airport and with his whole family a few years ago. David Johnson won me a fantasy title. I wanted to buy his family all of Chick-fil-A and cut him in line, but he's a millionaire. That would have been a weird move. What should I have done to David Johnson in this spot to show my respect for him? Because I just froze. I didn't do anything.
Oh, you should have asked him, man. Hey, I could pay for your dinner.
So I should have done that, and I just shook it out.
Yeah, I did. I had a couple things happen. People just gave me $100 for helping them win. It's just they'll just I did a Vegas party one time. Everybody's like, man, let me buy you a beer, let me buy that. But it was pretty cool just to have people recognize it for fantasy football though.
Slip you just $100 bill, people would just do that too?
Yeah, man, just excited, just man, you won me the league a long time ago. They just always come up to me.
Love it. Well, I got to get you out of here on a Texas prediction. Is this the year Texas wins a national championship for the first time since 2005?
First, we got to get our Bush's grilling beans, and then I'll go get tailgate, and then I got to sit down and watch the game. Maybe we be in the national championship after the tailgate, after the Bush's grilling beans.
It needs to be the pregame meal of all Texas football players. If that happens, then national championship.
If that happens, for sure, everybody going to be eating beans.
Company man, Jamaal Charles, really appreciate it, man. Thank you.